Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 3 as he gets set to begin play. And that will be in the fairway. So a solid start here on this Sunday. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
152 to the hole, pin in the back.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that lead is going to increase.
An outside look here for birdie. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. A straightforward look here for birdie. Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And he will definitely not say no to that. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. And that one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Now a second to this par 3.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
This is a 13-footer. That's a confident roll right there. Well done. It's a par here at the second. And he's going to stay at minus 24. Here's Xander for birdie. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. That finished off for a par here with the second, and he'll remain right where he is. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could... Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. That's going to be up the left-hand side. The driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention.
Par 5's normally the easiest holes to birdie. It's a little bit of a waste unless you can come up with something of a genius of a putt.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. Now, Xander, this for birdie. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's got it to 25 under par now. So that, safely in, it's a par here at the third. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Well, lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble, short of the green, and a lot of work to do to salvage par. Oh, that is how you get to be world number one. A beautiful shot there to get it in tight. Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And fortunately, the lead's still a comfortable one at a full 4 shots. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 fifth. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way. And that, a well-placed bunker. It'll collect plenty of shots just like that one as this indeed rolls into the sand. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. From the fairway nota, this is second.
Left with 154 to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Schauffele now for birdie. Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And that's going to move him to 24 under par. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3. Everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's an inviting one, ever so slightly up the hill with just a hint of movement from left to right.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. Safely in for par here at the 6th. He'll remain at 25 under. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4 7th. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
Now it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
So from a little more than 70 yards, this his second. Okay, that's acceptable there. 17-foot putt here. Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Xander standing over this for birdie. Goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain at 25 under. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their second. Oof. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Being in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know, might even sneak a birdie.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. And that's not exactly ideal, far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing, and a big drive as well. That will do just fine. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Be pleased with that one. On and two, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot.
That is a marvelous shot. Look at that, Frank. You know, sometimes on a par 5, you're happy to just be home. Maybe 50, 60 feet away, you take your 2 putts and move on. Here, you're thinking about eagle, getting out of there with a 3.
Yeah, just imagine if he can roll this one in. What a well-played hole it will be.
From 17 feet, this for eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Now this, for birdie at 10.
And this has a little bit of uphill to it, working back to the right at the end.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. So that's in for par to start this backside. And that cushion's going to remain 2 shots. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards of par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Now Nota his second from the fairway.
110 yards to the front, 152 to the hole. Pin is in the left back portion of the green.
You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
And this is going to be moving left the whole way. It's going to be one big arc all the way to the hole.
He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Look at this. Wow, what a sensational putt from way out. Just 5 feet left. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and the lead's going to stay at 3. So that rushed in for a par here at 11, and this is going to stay a 2-shot lead. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. That one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. This now for birdie at 12.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And the lead's going to remain 2. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. It's up in the wind, maybe drifting a little left. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Yeah, sensational shot here on into on the par 5, and Frank, a good look at eagle.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Rich. 2 good shots into this par 5 and a chance to be more than well rewarded. Two good shots on this par 5 leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
This one just about straight at it for eagle. Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. He will take over sole possession of the lead here midway through these final 9 holes. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Hot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Pretty good tee shot. He'll play the second shot from the right side of the fairway.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. This for birdie now at 14.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. This from 7 feet. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And the lead will remain 1. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And the lead is down to 2. 4 holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateau green is not a bad play here. And now, problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. That one safely on the putting surface. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second. Now this for another birdie.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here. Perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And the lead falls to 2 now, with 3 holes to play. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And the lead will remain at 1 with 3 holes left to play. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C. Ooh, that started well right. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. This up the right side off the tee. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Now Xander, this for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. He's going to stay at 26 under par. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. This one turning left a bit off the tee. That's right where you want to be. A good drive here at the 17th with the tournament on the line. Oh, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
He's left himself 133 yards to the flag. Wind coming from behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land it.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
And that'll do just fine. This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. Now a 7-footer. Now, that's a good opportunity, unfulfilled. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And the pressure going to ratchet up now as the lead's down 2-1 with 1 to go. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in two. Just no chance to hold the fairway there, and it bounds into the thick stuff.
That's the one. A pressure drive there at 18, holding the one-shot lead. But that is safely in the fairway, and a big exhale there. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape.
Oh, that second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Everything's been coming up roses so far. This, a look at eagle. Yes, a great putt there. It's in for eagle at 18. And that will finish off our round of golf. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will write an end to the round here today. So we've got a tie atop the leaderboard, and that means it's off to extra holes to determine our champion. No winner yet. We'll keep going until we get one or until the sunlight fades. But for now, it's on to another sudden death hole.
Oh, that's certainly not the way you want to start the day.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. For we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 20 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. Okay, that one's dancing. Now this, an awkward distance for a bunker shot. Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass.
That is not good, but the good news, you get to do it again.
Well, he'll be putting, but not from where he probably should be.
Yeah, from where he was, I was expecting something inside 5 feet.
Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Yeah, that's a good putt, although it is to save a double bogey here at the second. And it'll wind up a rare drop shot. That finished off for a par here at the second, and he'll stay at 22 under. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s. Another good drive. That's been a key, and a few more of those as this round goes along would do wonders in trying to hold on and win this tournament. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect, and a good result as well. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
That is a really good shot. On him, 2 on this par 5, but the work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
Okay, that's acceptable there. So on in 2, now a long look at eagle.
13 feet away. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And that means he'll get it to 22 under par. A 6-footer now for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. He's going to move to 23 under par. Next up, we reach the par 4 fourth, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf. Another good drive. That's been a key, and a few more of those as this round goes along would do wonders in trying to hold on and win this tournament. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
Left himself with 147 to the hole. Pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Always so frustrating when you hit a putt that comes up that short. Oh,
right on the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain at 23 under par. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And it's going to be a rare drop shot. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. Another good drive. That's been a key, and a few more of those as this round goes along would do wonders in trying to hold on and win this tournament. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's left himself with 143 yards to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%. That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and well, far from the best shot I've seen today.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Here we go. This one for birdie. Just going to sneak on by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he's going to stay at -24. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 6th. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Okay, safely aboard. Now from a tight lie, this his second.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Sizable putt from 16 feet. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And it'll wind up a rare drop shot. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that line.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in two with a good shot here.
Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
This will pick up pace as it goes down this slope, but more importantly, it's going to work its way from left to right.
Just played a little too much break there and hung it out to the left. Schauffele now for birdie. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. No issues here. That is into the fairway. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
117 to the hole. Pin sitting on the left half of the green.
That ball gonna settle on the fringe, but a good distance from the hole. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
Now that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
This one of the longest putts you can have on a golf course, though it is for birdie.
This is an 11-foot putt. Now the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the putt bunkers in the landing area off the tee. All right, in the fairway.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced away. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Here's Xander for birdie. Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that will mean this is an even par front side. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th, and he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, well, that's very poor from that range.
So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Now this, for birdie at 10.
And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot, foot and a half in front of you, and aim for that.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. A long one coming up here for birdie. safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain right where he is. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. This is turning a little to his left. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
You should like that one.
A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. We are about 170 yards from the hole.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Yeah, and there is a big break here from right to left, and we're going back up the slope, but just ever so slightly, so you have to prioritise that line.
Nah, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. Xander standing over this for birdie. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. So now, just in for par here at 11. And he'll remain right where he is. They make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3.
Just nothing really on that chip shot. It's a waste.
A little short-sided here, left of the green for his second.
Lengthy putt here of 27 feet.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Nope. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And it's going to be a rare dropped shot. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And it'll wind up a rare drop shot. Rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot. But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.